What I'm trying to do is for women who need to fix their apartment because they have a landlord like mine that doesn't do anything, doesn't paint. And this is the floor he put down. It's so cheap. It came up and it's like he must have paid 5 cents a towel. So I tried gluing it down with that glue, but you can see every time the glue here came, it started oozing up. But that's one thing. And there's another thing. If you paint it, because I done painted this half and moved this over here, so now I got to paint this half. And me, I painted, and I'm like, oh man, I'm tired of painting, because I never expected to be painting as a senior citizen, but as you can see, I am. So I take my paint can and I put it in plastic bags. And as you can see, when I pull it out, see, my paintbrush, it's still soft. I can use it to finish the borders. And my roller, as you can see, is still soft. See, I can see the paint. I can still, you might not be able to see it because it's white and that's white, and I don't know if this camera is getting everything. But that's not what I want to show you. I want to show you an easy way to do your floor. Because I don't want to pay someone a lot of money to put no floor down for me. I'm just not doing it. This is not my house, but I want it to look decent. So what I did was, I bought the tiles, and they weren't expensive, like 89 cents a tile, and they're thick. So I want to put these down. So here's the tiles, and I put arrows in them. I don't think you can see the arrow. And the arrow goes, it shows you which way the towel has to be placed, because you have to place the towels the way the arrows are on the back of the paper. I will show you. So I take my towels like this, because it's already turned white on the back. And I lay it down like this, and I match them up like so. Like I said, I am not the best to do this, and I lay them down like this. So I have one more to lay down here. I look here, I find my arrow here. So the arrow's going this way. So I put my towel down like this, make sure they're even. And here we go. So now, what I do to make this glue and make the towels easy to put down, let me show you what I do. Because you don't want too much glue on these towels. And because if you do, they're going to start oozing out, and they're going to keep oozing and oozing. And you'll be like, oh my goodness, what do I do? So here, my arrows are facing this way. So I put an arrowhead this way with a pencil. I might have a little problem getting it off. Then, pull out the paper in the back. I take this is the glue. And I take some glue, pop it in the middle. Now, you don't want to put a lot of glue on it. So I take a toothbrush, and I just put it on thin coat of this glue. Because like I said, you don't want it to be sticky. I mean, you want it to stick down, but you don't want to be too much glue, because like I said, it will start oozing through the corners and it will turn black. It will turn black, and you'll be scraping and scraping up all this excess glue. So I decided I will use a toothbrush, and it works out very well. All right, so, and I'm not really concerned about the center of it, because it's already stiff, you know. So I take the excess glue, and I put it back in here. I take the excess glue, I put it back in here, and then I just take this in, because it can't get every bit of it off. So I just do this to get it to spread as much as I possibly can. All right, doesn't matter how it looks. Then I take it and I drop it on the floor, and I wait for it to turn clear like this. See that this one here, you see that I put the arrow here, so I can lay this here. I can lay this right here like this, get your corners even, and then you tip it down. And see, now I got towels here and they're down. You see? The arrows are here, and I just lay my towels down, make sure that they're even, and try to get all the gaps out. That's the problem with it. Sometimes it's too get gaps. Well, this floor is so uneven, it's going to be a little difficult to really put it all together because it's horrible. You can see, look, you see right down here where this is here, and it's the big holes all over here because this building is over 100 years old, I guess. But anyway, that's for now. I'm going to come back on and show you how it looks when I finish painting and laying down the whole floor. Then I want to show you something else, how to save money on doing your walls. All right? So thank you for listening, and I hope you've learned something. All right, bye. How do you learn? See, I didn't tell you yesterday how I did my breakdown. But see, I got the towels down here. They're drying. They'll turn clear, and then I can put them on the floor. But the breakdown is, you have to measure your floor. But since my floor already had tiles on it, I have 13 towels for the length and 9 for the width. So I times the 9 with the 13, and I need 117 tiles for the floor. So it comes 32 a box. So it's 4 boxes, cost $120, because the tiles were 89 cents a piece. So 4 boxes was 120. Yeah, 4 boxes equal 120 tiles. So I did $27 a box, and I times the 27 a box by the 4, came to $108. So $108, what I paid for the tiles. I spent $30 on the paint, $3.99 or $4.99 on the pan that you put the roller in, and in that came the roller, the tin pan. It got everything, a paintbrush, holder, everything I needed, and then I bought an extra paintbrush for 99 cents. So all that came to was $142.98. So it goes to $142 to paint the walls. As you can see, I painted. I'm still painting. I'm just finished painting this to paint the walls and the towels. The glue. See, the place is still a mess because I got a small kitchen and everything is in the way. This is the glue that I have. I didn't buy the glue because I had some, but this is the glue that I got. All right? And see, this is what's left of this whole thing that I've used it before. This is not my first time. Thank goodness I didn't throw it away. All right? So all I got to do is cut these tiles. When I get ready to cut up the tile, I'll come back on and show you how, because you're going to need a tape measure and you're going to need a razor blade to cut your tiles. Okay? So I'm just waiting for these here tiles to dry. They'll become clear. And as you can see, I only put more around the edges. Like this one is drying here. See? It's drying. And I put only basically around the edges because you want the towel to stick really around the edges. The middle, you're not so worried about the middle because it's already stick towel and they're going to stick. But you just don't want the towel on the edges to come up. All right? So, with that being said, I'm going to wait for these towels to dry. Then I'm going to put it down. And then I'm going to show you, once I lay these and give them time to sit there a minute, I'll come back on and show you how I cut them. Because like I said, and the razor was about $2 from Home Depot. These tiles came from Home Depot at 89 cents a tile. And of course the ruler I have one of the rubber rulers because they're easy to bend when you do your cutting, your measuring. All right, see how bad my floors are? They're really bad. All right, as soon as I do this, I'm gonna come back and show you about cutting up the tiles. All right, thank you.
Started.
So now I'm going to show you. This is how I cut it. So you got to have this, and really a pencil. But since this is right here, I'm not too worried about a pencil. All right, so let me open this. Here we go. I'm just going to put this here like this. And then I'm going to take this like this and go down. Now, pop it. Not worry about putting no glue on here because it's going right here and there's really not much. So here, it's, oh man, I cut it wrong, but this is basic. I'll cut another piece. But this is how it goes. Now with this one here, let me get a new one. All right. With this one here, I'm gonna have to cut. So my legs. So I'm gonna put this one like about right here, and so I'll cut it about here maybe, so I can work. So I'll cut it here, and hope oh, not the best cutter. So. Alright, so here, I know this is going to go here. I will straighten it out. And, let me see here. I'm going to, I can push this down here, like this, give me an idea of where I need to cut. So I know I need to cut around here. So, this is not going to be perfect because like I told you, I'm not the perfect one. I just want my kitchen to look neat. So, let's see how it looks. Because I might have to cut out another piece. Alright, so here we go. There you go. It could have been a little neater. And then I'll take this, wind your foot in there, and I'll cut here and pop that off. There you go. I'll put another piece there in a little while. So there, that's how I cut my ends. So now, my kitchen, oh, one more thing I want to show you before, because after this I'm just going to show you the completed job. You're going to have to get some glue on the floor because the way you're putting on with the toothbrush and it gets all on your hand. As for me, I'm not taking no mop and cleaning up no floor. So I take an old rag, put it down, use my feet, and here we go. Get it up with my foot. See? Oh, this is and it will clean up just like that. You see, but I don't have time to do this right now because I got to hit this. Got somewhere I got to go. But that's how you get it up, see? And then sometimes a little bit might come up the side because you're using the toothbrush to get it out. Here we go. It's all up. Now, if you want a mop, that's up to you. You want to take a mop and do it, but for me, it's easier to use old rag. There we go. And see, we'll clean up as you can see. All right? But that's it. I'm going to show you when I put the other pieces over here down. We'll put that down, and I put the other pieces over here down. I got to move the oven out the way, but you can see the mess in here. Look, it's nothing but mess in here. So I need to make room because this is a small apartment. I got crap all out in the hallway and everywhere. But this is basically how you do it. If you want to be your own handy lady, or if your husband doesn't know how to do this, or your man, a handyman, but not a jack of all trades. But my floors look decent from the way they did before. And once I finish it and mop it up, or I should say wipe it with my rag over, it will be fine. I've already painted most of it. Just got over here to do. Then once I finish this and put the kids' benches back in here, then I'll show you how it looks, and then I'll show you what else I'm going to do. And you will save money on that as well. All right. Goodbye. Stop screaming. So here's my floor. Move Talia. Lyric. Here's my floor. It's all done. Everything is done. You see? This here cost me $150 just about to do this whole floor, which is 9 by 14. Like I told you, I counted the towels. It was 9 width and 14 length. So that's it. Only thing I have to do is move the stove and do here, which I'll probably do over the weekend,
because I want to do this. See how bad that looks? So I want to do that. When I get ready to do that, and this, all of this has to be done, I will also, then I will post again and show you the rest of the floor here that I did. But not bad. $150. Come on, move out of my way. $150 for this whole floor to be done. See? Now that's how you get the floor done. It's affordable. All right, I hope you enjoy my tutorial. All right, y'all have a good one now. Bye-bye.